Hello everybody, and welcome to Tropico 4. It's one of this month's Games of Gold. What do we all think?
I was really looking forward to this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you played a Tropico game before then?
No, but I really like building simulators and stuff like that. So, yeah, looking forward to what this is like.
I haven't played it, but I know that for a fact that I wouldn't enjoy it too much. I wouldn't get into it in the time if we had to play it. I know playing the Pirates game the other week, the Port Royale 3, it's going to play roughly similar to that, and it will take me too long to get into. So I have watched some other playthroughs, and I've had a bit of an early opening of the game, and I've got a general theme of it, but I know from my own style of what I enjoy that it's not for me, really. But I can see for people who like this sort of thing, it has all the elements, I think. Yeah, it's some sort of management sim, and it's a little small disclaimer on my part, I'm not into this sort of thing. But I like the general looks of it, and the humorous aspects of it does appeal to me.
Well, when I told my friend Pete that this was one of the Games of Gold, his immediate reaction was, how is that going to work on a controller? And one of my biggest problems with this was, and this is me playing, I played for 40 minutes, I only played the tutorial, that was enough. I hated controlling it. I always felt like I was pressing like two buttons at once, and it still wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. I know the buttons didn't keep changing or moving, but it kind of felt like they were. I just couldn't, I'm sure I would have had a much better time and a lot easier time with a keyboard and mouse.
Are you trying to build the road in one go? Is that what's happening?
Well, I didn't understand why it would go that far and wouldn't go long enough to connect to the other fucking road. What is the point of it stopping there? It must be some weird limitation of the game, but there's nothing to suggest that's the case. I thought I was doing something wrong. Yes, I had plenty of resources.
Okay. I don't know. I've never run a country. Yet.
So yeah, I'm with Jason. This is not my kind of game at all. This is this is what I'd call this is a management sim, but this is what I'd call like a mobile phone game. You know, it's something you while away for 20 minutes on your phone, and then you can't play anymore till the next day, kind of thing. I know it's not quite structured like that, but yeah, that's how it feels to me. I mean, I had to build that mine. I built a farm. I built a couple of other things, and a lot of the tutorial alone is sitting waiting for things to be built and not actually doing much of anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but my understanding of this type of game is that it's a balancing act. You're juggling all your resources, or you're trying to make some people happy and keep other people happy who have opposing views and stay in power. And you've got to build the right things without spending too much money, but also, you know, as I say, just keep everybody happy. And I think it's so you start building one thing, and then you'll learn a trick to say, oh, well, if I do that quicker this way, I could have done it this way instead. If I'd have put a certain person in there or trained up the right NPCs or anything, it might have done it in a different way. So if you do it for the 5th or 6th time, you're probably better at it. But I don't know, I frankly, at my age, haven't got the time to put into learning these things. But I do know there's a market out there, but maybe not on Xbox. We'll see.
I've never really had patience for this kind of game, to be honest. So it's no knock against the quality of this particular kind of game, but it's a passive stat management game with waiting, and that's not what I game. It's not what I'm here for. But like I say, it looks pretty. I want to say I enjoyed my time with it. Just to be polite, I didn't enjoy my time with it. Okay. But again, it's probably not the game's fault. It's the genre's fault.
It's just the whole game.
No, the genre is shite and therefore must be eradicated. No, it's just not a genre for me. That is the reason I probably had. Well, that and the fact that the control was fiddly and an arse, and almost certainly would have invested keyboard and
Hey,
mouse.
look, I'm enjoying watching it.
Why I didn't like this particularly much. I enjoyed building the roads.
I
tried to make them go in particular
appearing.
angles and shapes, and they wouldn't. It was the whole fucking thing.